Okay. What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And the video didn't even start yet. Y'all are the ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Shout out to Tamron Hall, daytime exclusive. Shout out to her. She's interviewing Alleah Taylor. Whenever I get a chance to drop this video, if you haven't already, make sure you go back and watch my first video I did of this case. I'll put that I at the top, and I'll try to put the link in the description if I remember. This story was crazy. And for those that haven't seen the other video or doesn't know about this story or this case, I should say, Alleah Taylor, who's this woman here, was at the time dating an NFL star by the name of Chad Wheeler. I believe he was I can't remember. I think it was a defensive back or something like that. I can't remember. Playing for Seattle Seahawks. You know, making some really good money. Apparently, they were dating for about a year. She knew that he had diagnosed bipolar and whatever other mental problems that he had, and still chose to stick with him. So those are the type of things that tend to happen when you deal with people that have these type of manic episodes and mental problems, right? Not to say that you shouldn't date them. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that you definitely have to be aware that these are the types of things that could possibly happen. Regardless, whatever happened. He snapped one day and took it out on her. Luckily, by the grace of God, she was able to walk away, number one, with her life, you know. And I say all that to say this, ladies, again, and fellas too, if you're ever in situations like that with DV, with the person or your significant other getting extremely physical with you, please make sure you be able to get out of that situation if you can, the first time that it happens. Again, like I said in my first video, Swirler community, where y'all at? We're still waiting for you guys to make a post, to make an upload about this. You guys have not spoken about this at all. Here you have a Black woman that was assaulted by a Caucasian man, and y'all still have yet to make a post or a video on it. But let Chad Wheeler have been a Black man, y'all will not be shutting the hell up about it. But let's keep going. Let's get into it, y'all.
I can't imagine being in that situation, and he says, wow, you're still alive.
Yeah.
How did you make it to the phone to finally call 911?
I kept my phone in my back pocket the whole night. Usually, oddly, I always keep it on the table, but something told me keep it in your back pocket.
You called 911. You sent photos to family members and friends because you did not think you were making it out of the apartment alive. When you heard police finally enter, what happened?
Well, they kicked down my front door in order to get in, and then he stepped in the bathroom and he had locked the door and closed it, and he was holding it, you know. And they had broken down not my front door, but my bathroom door as well to get in. And they pulled me out, and yeah, I remember walking out of my apartment, and I looked back, and you know, you see the swarm of police going into your apartment, and I saw my neighbor standing outside, and I saw my neighbor's kid, and the look on their faces, I just remember apologizing to them, like, I'm sorry, you know, you have to see this. And it's hard, it's very difficult.
And you know, again, shout out to Tamron Hall for this exclusive interview. But this is the mentality that a lot of victims have, to the point where they're apologizing to other people for quote unquote inconveniencing them by them seeing these types of things or hearing these types of things. Not understanding still, because she's still mentally probably trying to process what just happened. Not understanding that, first of all, you don't owe nobody an apology. That man needs to be the one, first of all, apologizing, regardless if you accept his apology or not, whatever, that's neither here nor there. But he's the one who needs to be apologizing. He is the bad person in this situation, not you, Miss Alleah Taylor. You didn't do anything damn wrong. This man just snapped for whatever damn reason. And even if you did do or say something that triggered him, it doesn't justify or give him the right to do the things that he did to you. As far as this woman having, you know, I mean, her face was extremely bad, concussions and a broken arm, to the point where they had to put plates and screws in this woman's arm, you know, like just crazy stuff. I am so happy and so glad that this woman was able to walk away with her life. Yeah, she's injured and stuff like that and blah, 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 but those things will heal in due time. I'm just happy she was able to walk away to with her life, to tell these types of stories, to do these types of interviews. So now you can try and talk to these women and let them know what's going on. What else has been trending as of recent, depending on when I start this video. But what else has been trending as of recent? Cassie in the Diddy situation. We are happy that you are able to speak out on this, ma'am, and I hope that you get the justice that you deserve. Well, we know she's going to get it already because, you know, again, depending on when I thought this video, he's already been found guilty on 2 charges, I believe, on 1st and 2nd degree DV. His sentence, I believe, is sometime in December, which is only a month away. I'm hoping he get a solid 10 and a half, 15 years, 20 years, if possible. I mean, we know he's not going to do 20 years, but 10 years, you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that he does that minimum. If not, mandatory 8. Mandatory 8. This woman is up. I'm so happy that she was able to walk away with her life. What was said at the beginning of this damn video? After all that was said and done, after all this man beat her to a damn pulp, after this man did all this, she woke up a couple hours later, and this man, the first thing that comes out of this man's mouth is, "Oh, you're still alive? Oh wow, I'm shocked." Did you think you deleted her? That's why you went out to grab some food and like it was another damn day drinking your damn smoothie? Swirler community, where are y'all at? Why are y'all not talking about this? Let's keep going.
My dad, that was the first person I seen on the scene. And the look on his face, I had to hold him from going in there. And I had to tell him, you know, I need you more than I need Chad. No father should ever have to see their daughter like that. Especially their youngest, you know, still looks at me as his baby. My next was my best friend Camille. She came and then my sister Ryan. She had rode with me to the hospital in the ambulance. I've never broken a bone before. I didn't realize what was. I knew something was wrong with my arm. I couldn't lift it. I remember telling them I couldn't lift it. And then when I got to the ambulance, that's when I realized that, you know, my whole forearm was dangling because it had been popped out of the socket and the bones were crushed. And then my humerus is broken. So once I got to there, that's, you know, the shock started wearing off and I started feeling the pain and realizing what fully happened. That's when I would say things began kind of settling in.
You'd been together for 6 months and to you, there were no signs. There'd been no prior violence. And in the blink of an eye, it changed. And I say it's important because people put domestic violence in these boxes. You know, if he hasn't done it before, if he's not from a home where he witnessed it, we don't know the MO of a perpetrator. Anyone, women can be victims and also abusers. There's no prototype here.
Right. I mean, it's interesting. I mean, you hear about stories about victims that might not have the right support system or survivors. I really want to refer to people as not really victims, but survivors of it that might not have the support system, or people might not ask the correct questions. I've heard people ask, well, what did you do? Did you guys argue? Did you say something? And I'm like, there's no reason for anyone to ever abuse anyone. Whether there was an argument or whether someone said, you know, hey, I hate you, anything crazy like that, there's never an excuse for it. And I feel like if it does happen, then there needs to be necessary steps taken by both the survivor and the abuser to make sure this never happens again. You know, steps for the survivor to take to make sure they're healthy, they're supported.
Yeah, that's a fact. You know, and like I said in my previous video, man, there's nothing that you can say or do that'll make me say, oh, okay, well, that justifies why so and so put hands on him or her. The Christian Rock situation, right? Chris Rock too. I mean, you know, but the Christian Rock situation with her allegedly putting hands on James, whatever his buddy's name is, right? People, oh, well, maybe he said something to her. Maybe he did. I don't give a damn what comes out of this man's mouth. Nothing justifies why she put hands on him. Nothing justifies why he, Chad Wheeler, put hands on her, Alleah Taylor. Nothing will justify it. Just like she said, oh, well, were you arguing with him? Were you do this? I don't give a damn if there was an argument. I don't give a damn if he said F your mama. I don't care. Nothing justifies you putting your hands on somebody. I tell y'all all the time, and granted, this was a situation where there was a mental illness that came into play and is basically the reason why it happened. I believe he probably stopped taking his pill, or maybe he missed a couple pills, or whatever case may be, or whatever. I don't know. Maybe he never took his pills. I don't know. But for him to be diagnosed by bipolar, whatever, usually that comes with some type of, you know what I mean, prescriptions being assigned to you daily. You know, so, you know, but whatever, you know, we don't know that information until the case comes. So, you know, that's neither here nor there. Regardless, it does not matter what was said in that situation. The point of the matter is this woman was almost, you know, wiped from us. Wiped away from us. I am so happy, Miss Alleah Taylor, that you were able to walk away and to tell your story, and now you are the advocate for other women and men that's in these types of situations, ma'am. I'm so proud of you. I'm really proud of you. Swirler community, where are y'all at? Maybe y'all think differently, man. So I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. Please, 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 if you haven't, hit that subscribe button, man. Also, too, hit that bell symbol size. Anytime we upload, notification will pop up and alert you. Also, too, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that share. I look forward to reading all your comments, if any. So until next time, please, man, be safe, Erica.